site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with first down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher.
And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Sends it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't.
Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown. Line gets set. 1st down. He's going to pass. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
You know, oftentimes
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't...
Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Coming after it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia State, and the beatdown has ensued.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. Snatches it on the right. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Panthers! And the pummeling has started.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same.
Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Georgia! The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going up top. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while he's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. And the punishment has been extended. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just...
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.